now, this big branch. Do I just start cutting? What am I gonna do? I probably want to do a 3-cut, right? I don't want to start stripping down to here. So we'll cut out here. You guys see my branch collar? It might be hard if you're way out there, but a little bit of swelling, right? A little bit of swelling. I want to cut just right in here, not right against the trunk. You know, I've got this branch, and these two are still really, really close together. So why don't we just remove this one, oops, down here at the base. Maybe we'll do that first. Again, undercut. I feel like there's just not enough room. So the more we can just leave this thing naturally open, the better it's gonna be, because it's already in a semi-shaded setting. So we'll get this one out of here, and then we'll get these middle ones, and then we may be done with the major cuts. Peaches are so incredibly vigorous, and really by opening this up is that maybe she can get some pretty vigorous young stems originating here in the center, because now it has more sun. You're going to get latent buds that wake up, and then those can be a replacement for some of these older, again, dead wood, right? For us as the fruit grower, dead wood if it's more than a year old. So let's get some that's closer, that we can retrain and put in a good position, and then maybe next year we can just do away with some of this older stuff. Stands out to me, okay, it's upright, it's in the center. But where does it attach, and is that needed? So instead of making that cut and then going back a few minutes later and realizing that needs to go too, let's just remove it at the base. This thin wood from last year. The center of that tree is dead to us as the fruit grower, right? So we really want to encourage more 1-year growth closer to the center of this tree, and not in another 2 years. Dude, this thing is going to be out here. This thing's too covered up in junk. It's going to be heavy if all of it sets fruit. So, and this is why a peach lends itself to this shape really well. See that angle? We can prune right here and kind of keep going on that gentle angle out. And this branch is on a perfectly trained and shaped tree. This is our annual pruning, hopefully out here. Because again, next year's wood, next year's fruit. So we do want to condense it a little bit. You're going to have more fruit on this peach anyway in a good year. So this is really fruit thinning too, is doing this shortening type pruning. See that gummosis stuff there? That was either a wound or a borer. Peaches will get 2 or 3 different borers, depending on where it's at in the tree, is the species that generally infects it. You see here, but in the growing season, it's like jelly, just goo stuff, and it's just the tree's response to the wound, either created by a borer or by infection.